All right. Hey everybody, what's up YouTube? Um, I know I've been missing for like 4 or 5 days now. I've been focused. I've been trying to get my schoolwork and everything done, but right now I'm chilling on school so I can start producing some more videos for y'all guys. I actually haven't been on Twitch in a minute. After the last video, I told everybody to come to my Twitch, but it's cool. Look, I'm gonna be back. I'm back. Okay, I'm back, and we're gonna this first video is actually gonna be Kyler Murray contract extension that he just got 5 years. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that, and let's just see what they got to say.
I want to read you something that Shannon Sharp tweeted on 6/30/2022 at 6:30 p.m.
Are we still doing this?
Yeah, because I want to show you how ahead
We
of
should
this.
just wait until we do Kevin Durant again. We're doing Kyler Murray.
okay,
It's
we do
okay.
Kyler.
It's okay. I believe you.
No, you don't. No, you called me a lie to my
I
face.
didn't call you a liar. I just said I don't remember
You
it.
say you misspoke the truth. It's the
I
same as
did
saying.
not say that. You've been all over
turn
Golden
this
State.
down.
I buy it.
Okay, we get we
6 months
What
ago,
did-
you
what
said
did
it
they
was.
talk
It wasn't no 6 months ago. Okay, let's get to Kyler. Let's get to Kyler. Will he be worth it? Skip, I think the only way you can be worth this kind of money, Skip, you got to somehow finagle, wiggle your way into the top 5 quarterback. I don't see Kyler Murray right now as a top 5 quarterback. I do have him as a better quarterback than Dak Prescott, and somehow Dak finagled his way into the top
Dak
10. I
Prescott?
think you and I will both agree on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, even if you don't become a top 5 quarterback, can you be top 10 and get your team to a Super Bowl? And that's the way to pay this. That's the way to pay a contract like this, because Skip, they
Hold
pay.
on. He said Kyler Murray's not a top 10 quarterback. I'm trying to think of 10 quarterbacks better than him real quick, cause this gonna hold on. Okay, I guess you could say Brady, Aaron, Mahomes, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Russell Wilson. That's already 6. Um, is Dak Prescott better than? I don't know. Oh, we could put Joe Burrow in there, Lamar Jackson. In my opinion, Lamar Jackson is a better quarterback. Um, not them. I feel like I'm missing somebody very important, and I cannot think. Derek Carr might be better. Top 10 though, but at the same time, there's not really like there's a lot of players there's a lot of quarterbacks really good, but I don't know if it's like enough to say top 10. Like 10 is better than Kyler Murray or Derek Carr. Like they might be in 10, but I don't know if y'all might
In your top
I
5
mean,
money.
keep going.
So at some point in time, you're going to have to reward them with that kind of. But I don't really know what choice they had, because it's not like any other position, Skip. We don't have a guy that we don't think is top. You just go back into the draft and you go get another one. Quarterbacks don't work that way. If you got a decent one, you hold on to him. They believe they have a more than a decent one. They selected this guy #1 overall. So it tells you what they thought of him. And because he's so immensely talented, he was a top 10 pick in baseball. So it tells you kind of athlete that he is.
True.
But Skip, the thing that concerns me, and that you love Kyler a lot longer than I have. I think he's a phenomenal talent.
Yep.
But the thing that always concerned me, Skip, I say, Skip, that is a very, very small man. And everybody says, well, he's always been small. But being small in high school and being small in college is a lot different than being small in the NFL, because you play a lot more games and those guys get a lot harder. Skip, do you know, since he's entered into the league in the second half of the season, so from week 8 on, his record is 7-19. And every year, what has happened? He's gotten nicked. He starts off like a burning bush,
He does.
but he gets nicked.
Like the burning bush.
Okay.
Like biblical.
Yeah,
Right?
I wasn't going there until someone was actually speaking to him in the burning bush.
Yeah.
But I get the idea. I get the reference. But you see, Skip, somebody.
I see what Shannon's saying. I mean, Kyler Murray height always been a problem though. They was talking about it back when he was getting drafted. Everybody was saying he was too small, whatever. I don't know. I don't think his height plays a factor of the stat that he just said. The whole second half of the season, he's not as efficient. I just think it's like it might just be his team. Honestly, it's like, oh God, I don't know, cause like he he got a good team, but certain teams just ain't going for that. And then once the second half of the season start, people is like game planning heavy for you, so they probably just finding ways to shut him down. Like I saw an interview on Lamar Jackson the other day, and he said that people are starting to double, triple team him, make sure he don't ever get out the pocket. So it's like, I mean, the people gonna adjust to you. So
Somebody falls on him, somebody needs him, he goes down funny, and then he's nicked. And the thing that makes Kyler so unique, so special, is his legs. If he is nicked in the slightest, now all of a sudden you zap 30% of what actually makes him great, maybe even more. So for me, Skip, the thing that I feel that's going to hold him back, where he doesn't reach his potential, is because of his size. Now you play an extra game. I believe at some point in time during the season, he's always going to be nicked. I think they've done a great job of surrounding him with talent. Now, the first 6 games, they're going to be without DeAndre Hopkins. We know D-Hop, when he's healthy, he's a top 5 receiver. As a matter of fact, for the longest time, until Adams came along, he might have been the top receiver.
Definitely.
So, and you brought A.J. Green back. You got Ertz there, offensive line. Offensive line leaves a little bit to be desired, maybe a lot to be desired, and maybe that's why he takes so many hits. But I just think, Skip, look, is he worth the money? Man, it's the going rate. I tell you what, I tell you who's glad that they did their deal when they did. Your Cowboys. Can you imagine? Jerry got off cheap.
Well, they were 2 years late and do it at that point.
I'm gonna just say it. I think Kyler Murray do deserve $230 million. That's just me, but yeah, I might think different, but I believe he.
Yeah, exactly. So imagine if they had franchised him last year, Skip, and now he comes up for a contract. Okay. So that 140, 160 that he got, you got to add 80 more to it. I believe Kyler, Skip, I don't believe he's going to live up to what this contract is. I don't have a problem with him getting the money because it just goes to show you. In 2 years, that's going to look like a bargain. Kind of like the Patrick Mahomes who did his deal 2 years ago. Skip, that looked like the steal of the century.
It does look like it. By the passing day, it looks like the steal of 2 centuries.
So by the time you get to Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow, who's coming up after this year. And you're going to have Trevor Lawrence if he turns out to be anything. Skip, it's just hard. If Kyler Murray was, let's just say for the sake of argument, Skip, 6 foot, if he was built like Russell Wilson, I would say, you know what, Skip? Because Russ basically has played, I mean, he had the thumb injury or something like that, but it was never no lower body or rib or anything like that. I would say, you know what, Skip? I believe he's going to be able to stay healthy for 3 or 4 years, and he can take him somewhere. But Skip, I just think because he's such a small man, he's always going to be nicked, and it's going to take away some of his superpowers. And I think this is what's going to hold the Cardinals back.
Okay. As you suggested, I loved me some Kyler Murray coming into that draft, and I said, for sure, far and away, he's the best player in the draft. He should go number 1. They took him number 1. Cliff Kingsbury obviously knew him, had tried to recruit him, so they had some rapport and some relationship, so I thought it would be a great fit for Kyler. I'm now to the point that I like Kyler Murray as opposed to love him because I say what I see, and I haven't seen enough.
That's true.
You did not throw in a couple of intangibles.
The leadership thing.
I'm starting to wonder about the leadership gene in him. I'm starting to wonder about bad body language when things don't go right. He's sulking and pouting and hanging his head, and it bothers me because you can't, especially when you commit the whole franchise to you in guaranteed money. You have to lead them to the promised land. If I can go biblical one more time.
They definitely gave him the keys to the kingdom.
They did.
They did.
Okay. So I guess it did work. One quick larger point, to scrub his Instagram. I guess he won the negotiation by scrubbing his Instagram. I guess that put the here we go again, fear of God in the hierarchy. And they finally said, I guess we got to do this, right?
Skip, I believe they were going to do it. Skip, this
I
is
do
normally when they do the deal. After the guy's third year, with 2 years left on his deal, he had the fourth year, plus they've already picked up the fifth year option, Skip. That's when they normally do it. That's when they did it with Mahomes. That's when they've done it with every other quarterback.
Okay, so what are the big positives for Kyler Murray? Taller positives than even he is. He won 5 games his first year, and then he won 8 games his second year, and he won 11 games last year. That is progress.
Yes.
You can take that to, so to speak, bank.
Yes.
Kyler Murray is the first player in NFL history with at least.
Hold on, my fault. I keep getting copyrighted. I want to know why. Some of the pause, but I really don't have nothing to say. As they're saying, Kyler Murray, he's been ever since he's been drafted, he's been getting better, but he haven't been living up to what everybody thought he would be. But I mean, that's understandable. It's cool. It's what I mean. He's short. I really don't think his height really plays anything. I mean, he just got DeAndre Hopkins last year, I believe, or was it the year before? Like, honestly, I feel like he's good. I feel like they're good. The contract extension, okay, cool. I heard that he had to sign that he would do individual film study, whatever. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, Skip and Shannon just be dragging stuff sometimes. That's why I'm not tripping. But it's like I don't really think. Now who needs to get paid is Lamar Jackson, but we're not gonna get on that right
70 passing touchdowns and 20 rushing touchdowns in his first 3 seasons. That's
You can live with that.
fairly
Yep.
impressive,
Very
I
good.
would say.
Yeah, absolutely.
His overall completion percentage of, let's call it 67%, is the best for a player in his first 3 seasons. Okay? Bang, bang, bang. Love it. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Pro Bowl, Pro Bowl. Those are his first 3 years of accomplishments.
Yep.
Last year, he was fortunate to make the Pro Bowl because, to your point, Matt Stafford closed with a rush as he started to get the hang of it.
Yep.
And Kyler did not close with a rush yet again. So, to your point, what have we seen? We've seen these collapses, these late collapses, and you detailed them, and I don't have to go through them. As a 3-6 finish in 2020 when I thought they were it. I thought they were the it team.
Yep.
And then last year they were 10-2, and I thought, here we go again, and they closed 1-4, and then they get blown off the field by the Rams, whom they had blown off the field during the regular season.
Correct.
I can't defend it. I can't sell it. It doesn't bode well. It doesn't speak well. And now let's get back to circumstance. Is Cliff Kingsbury the right guy? Because in the end,
Okay, now
And
they
I
talk
like
about
Cliff.
coaching. I don't care about the coaching. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, I don't care. I hate when they start talking about coaches because I don't care enough about coaches. The only coach I care about is Matt Rule, who needs to be fired. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe. You know, you already know. You already know all that. Tune into my Twitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to actually start streaming again. That's about it. See you on the next one.